Good morning, second graders. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it is week 4, day 3 in our learning packets. So I will go through our targets and then our worksheets like usual. All right, here we go. Okay, so our reading and writing targets this week. Our reading target is I can use what I know about spelling patterns to read and write. And then writing is working on poetry throughout the whole week. Okay, and then for our math learning target, we are fluently adding and subtracting within 20, and you can understand that 3-digit numbers are made of hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, all right, so let's get into our worksheets. Okay, so your reading worksheet for today is spelling sentences right here. So you're going to choose 5 of the spelling words on the top. Okay, and then write a sentence for each word. So if I would pick the word laugh right there in that bottom row, if I would pick the word laugh, you can write the sentence that says, I like to laugh at jokes. Yeah, it just has to be a really simple sentence using the word in the right way. So do 5 of those words and 5 sentences. Okay? All right, let's go to our poetry. Okay, so the poem that you're going to be focusing on for today is called Never Tug a Tiger's Tail. It's just a really short poem like our other poems have been, just right there. Okay, after you read that, you're going to go through the lesson plan. So let's go through that together. Okay, so after you read, you can answer these types of questions. Ready? What are the warnings in this poem? Do you agree? Why do you think that? What questions would you ask the tiger? And come up with your own questions that begin with how, why, what, when, where, and come up with your own questions. Okay, then let's go to the vocabulary section, which is just right here. Of course, this is what you're familiar with. This was last week's writing lesson plans too. Vocabulary section says focus on the words dare and poke. So what would be another way to say never dare? What other word could have been used instead of the word poke? Okay, so go through the poem and think of those 2 words for your vocabulary. And then read it again. So always try reading the poem again using more expression, more emphasis, more focusing on the punctuation and how you should read it the right way. Read it like Miss Shields would read it, okay? All right, and then let's go to the phonics. Okay, so it says write the word tail. Underline the letters A-I in the word tail. Write the word say and underline the letters A-Y. Then write the word awake and underline the letter A in the middle of the word. So explain and then focus on that all of those words, tail, say, and awake, they all have the same sound, the long A sound, okay? And think of maybe some other words that have the long A sound and maybe write them down or talk about them with your parent or whoever's helping you with your homework, or maybe just write a list for yourself. Okay, then the contractions that we're focusing on today are the words it's and I'd. So think about the word it's and think of what 2 small words make the contraction it's. And the word I'd is a contraction. And what 2 words make the word I'd? Or what does the word I'd stand for? What 2 words? Okay, and then the creating section is really the same all week. All you need to do is read the poem out loud again and clap along with it, or make a dance to go along with it, or a rap or a song. Okay, all right, so that was poetry. Okay, so for your math worksheet for today, just have one, It says find the sums and missing add-ins, and it looks like that. So you have several equations in here that are all addition, okay? But you need to find the answer by filling in the blank. Some of them have a missing add-in, so that means instead of having 3 plus 4 equals 7, we would have 3 plus blank equals 7. So we would need to use counting on to figure out what goes in that blank. Okay, so if we did one of those missing add-in problems together, let's do the number 8. Okay, it starts with the number 45. So if I had the number 45 in my head, plus blank equals 90, you can think of a number line. So if I was, or the hundreds chart, if I was at the number 45 and I counted up to 90, how much would I need to count up to get to the number 90? Okay. Or you could think of subtraction to help you solve those missing add-in problems. Maybe you want to think, well, if I know that 45 plus blank equals 90, then to solve that using subtraction, I would think 90, the part or the whole number, I would need to take away the part that I know. So I know that 90 is the whole number, so all I need to think of is what the parts are. So 90 minus 45 equals what? And that would be your missing add-in number that goes in that equation. Okay? So work through those problems. And then at the bottom it says, how does the information in problem 9 help you solve problem 10? So again, you're using those families, the fact families, and what you know about the relationship between addition and subtraction to help you solve those connecting problems. So just explain that in a sentence in your own way at the bottom. Okay, that's all your worksheets for today. Okay, you guys, so today is our Zoom meeting. I'm excited. Today is show and tell. I hope there's lots of you that can join us today. I have a show and tell myself that I'm excited to share, and I hope my camera works. I know the last show and tell my camera wasn't working, but so yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon, and make sure you get outside again today. It's going to be a nice day, maybe a little windy, but it will be nice and sunny. All right, bye-bye, you guys.